Well, hello, and welcome to the workroom at QuipCon. I've got you here today because I want you to see what we go through to recondition a sheeter so that you don't have any problems later. Somebody might ask me, what are the two most common things to wear out on a sheeter? Well, the most common and the most troublesome would be a bearing. If a bearing goes bad, not only does it ruin the bearing, you need to replace the bearing, but sometimes you could ruin the roller or you could ruin the shaft that it rides on. The bearing seizes up and you keep running it, well, the roller keeps spinning and something has to turn. And if it's not the bearing, well, it's going to wear something out, basically. You're going to have to end up getting a new roller or the new bar that runs through, depending upon whichever one wears out. We put bearings in these sheeters. This is one of the old bearings. Now, you probably can't see how well that spins, but it spins pretty good. But that's not good enough for you. Somebody else might say, that works, who cares? Well, we care. So we replace all with brand new bearings. Got the box of bearings that we put in there. Well, it's the box of boxes. We put 13 new bearings in this sheeter. Now you may say, that sounds like a lot or that don't sound like a lot, but that's all of them. So, there's none left to replace. We replaced them all, so you get all new bearings. And the chain. Well, the chain can wear out. Doesn't look bad if you look at it. You look at it and you go, it's a chain. But if you compare it to a new one, hang on, let me grab the camera. Bring it down here on the floor, down to my level, so to speak. See how these two chains are lined up just perfect right there? This is the old chain, and this is the new chain. And as we work our way down to the end, you can see that the old chain here is a little longer than the new chain. Well, why, you may ask? Because it's worn. Now, if I just took that chain and held it up to you and said, look at this chain, this is a beautiful chain, you'd say, sure it is, looks good. But then again, it's not good enough. It might be good enough for some people, but it's not QuipCon good enough. So we're going to throw that one away, and we're going to put a new chain on here for you. So now stay tuned. I'm going to get this sheeter ready. I'm going to put the chain on, put the belt on, put all the covers on, and we're going to give you a demonstration on how it works. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Well, hello, and welcome back to part 2 of the Acme sheeter video. It's all back together, and it's working great. Let's take a look at it. There it is. Let me show you how it works. This is probably the most important part. I have it set for high speed because it's a variable speed sheeter. On high speed, it takes approximately 9 seconds for the belt to go one complete time around. On the slow speed, maybe 15 seconds or so. So there's quite a bit of a difference there. I'll start it on high speed. You can watch it. You really won't be able to see much. You'll be able to see the lace in the belt go by, so you'll have an idea how fast it's moving if you watch for that. And then I'll gradually turn it down to a slower speed and turn it on. Here's the lace. You can see how fast it's moving. We'll let it come around one more time. Now slow it down. It's got a crank here that slows it down. It's a variable speed. That's the slowest speed, so you can see the belt moving now. Here's the lace. See how fast it's going. And then you have all the speeds in the middle of that. I'll show you how the rollers, how easily they work. Just unscrew this. And we can go to, let's see, that's as tight as they'll go. They're hitting together. And that moves real easy. See, I'm not putting a lot of effort into that. Everything, all the bearings have been replaced. Everything's been cleaned. Open this one up. See, that moves actually easier than I thought it was going to. How easy that moves. And let me open them up just a little bit here. Tighten them down. Let me grab the camera and I'll show you the inside while it's running. turn it on, open the back up. You can see these two rollers. I'll adjust the roller, see it's closed and open. And you can almost see the scraper there. Let me go around front. You'll be able to see the scrapers on it. There. There's the scraper on the bottom roller. Over here. And the motor's down under there. You've got a nice grease on there to make that crank work good. That's the speed reducer. Grease over there too to make it all run well. There's that new chain we talked about. We have the guides here on the dough. I don't know how many people use those, but they do work. You can turn this in, you see the guide moving in. Turn it out. The guide goes out. Place down here for a press board. This one doesn't have a press board, but if you do have one or you get one, it will fit on it. The pins here for the press board. There's the bottom roller down there and the scraper for the bottom roller. Well, there it is, a very nice Acme sheeter. So if you need this, give us a call, 636-583-8200. And you've probably seen them, that's probably why you're watching the video, but you can check out pictures of it on our website or on eBay. Our website is www.quipcon.com, and there'll be a link there actually to this video and to eBay.